one of the other things many people are not realizing is that Africatown is actually a historic site, and there are laws governing areas that are on historical sites. They have ignored every law on the book and what they're doing. And I think what you're doing and the media and simply, as David said, organizing and making the public more aware, and as our other guest said, holding our elected officials accountable. And I don't think that that's what they're doing.
You know, basically all our stuff right now is just on social media, as we just formed and we are growing. And that's the whole thing, is that we need people participating, actively participating. And that's been probably the hardest thing down here that I've found, is trying to get people together and in a group and actively participating, and not just saying, yeah, I'm with you. We want people to be with us, but we need you physically with us.
I think part of that too stems from fear of retribution from not only their jobs, but from other community members who may depend on the industrial jobs as a way of life. And unfortunately, that's part of the apathy of living along the Gulf Coast, and one of the tragedies of living along the Gulf Coast anywhere. But whether it be the oil and gas industry, the fishing communities, the shrimping communities, they all rely on one another, and they're all interwoven. And until we find a way to transition away from that need of the fossil fuel dependency and transition into something cleaner and greener, that's going to be, I think, a continual opposition that we'll face, is the fear that if I stand up and protest something or take a stand actively against this, it's going to affect my job or my neighbor's job or my father's job or brother's. So we have to find a way to alleviate some of that fear. And hopefully through education and, us speaking on, to interviews like this and getting out in the community more through meetings and things, we can, help to alleviate some of those fears.
We also have to take care not to save ourselves by sacrificing others.
Right.
If you look close enough, you can actually find statements in the public record from hearings and other activities elsewhere. The people have frankly said, don't put that damn messy, dangerous, polluting facility here. Go put it down on the Gulf Coast someplace which is already wrecked and where the people don't care.
Right.
And so a lot of that stuff tries to come here, because they're always looking for the weakest link, the softest target. And that makes the easiest argument against it to be not here. We're going to turn somebody else into the NIMBY victim, which we don't want to do. And the only way to prevent passing that NIMBYhood down the line to the next weaker party is to have a unified resistance everywhere that says nobody should have to be the sacrifice for the benefit of others. We must unite in solidarity instead to find and, if necessary, impose different ways of doing things, because the ways that we're doing them now are not working and are going to be disastrous to us.